everybody. Is September 19, 2017, 12:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keeping an eye on Jose. Of course, Maria is going to be a much bigger problem. It's time for Jose to make his debut. So let's take a look at Jose real quick here. This is the National Weather Service showing him as a Category 1, maximum sustained speeds of 75, minimum center pressure of 976, and heading north at 7 miles an hour. Down here is the big problem, the problem called Maria. She is a Category 5, 160 mile an hour sustained, 927 millibars, is moving west-northwest at 10 miles an hour. Let's get into Jose here. It looks as though Jose is not going to be that big a problem for us. It looks as though Jose is going to basically skirt off. This is the radar, the northeast sector radar. As you can see already, we are getting some rain bands in these areas here. This is going to pick up and intensify a little bit, but it is not going to get anywhere near hurricane strength. Could very well be tropical force winds, possibly. This is going to intensify. So let's now go to the wind field map. Storm force speeds probabilities for the next period of time between the 19th and the 24th. As you can see, let me get you the scale here. As you can see, all the scary stuff is staying offshore at this point. Down in Delaware, you're looking at what, 10 miles an hour, 20 mile an hour winds. Massachusetts can get up into this 20, 30 mile an hour deal. Rhode Island, see, we're in the yellows, 30 to 50, right in there. And right here, we're talking oranges, we're talking 50 to 60 mile an hour tropical force winds possible. And so, as you can see, it's really starting to look as though Jose is not going to slam us head on as we thought. However, Maria may be another story. I'm going to jump over here now and show you what I mean, because here's like right now. As you can see, some of the rain bands were coming in right in here. And just like the National Weather Service, we're talking 30, 35 mile an hour winds. Oh, we got to back up here a ways. The internet gremlins are kicking in. Again, the Cape getting the brunt of it, which isn't going to be as bad as we thought. And ground level winds, you're talking 30, 40, 50 mile an hour winds. Not the end of the world, not good, but this is not going to be the game changer that it could have been, fortunately. So it looks like Jose is not going to be a big problem. However, Maria is definitely a big problem. As it stands right now, she's got her sights on Puerto Rico and San Juan, Puerto Rico. Here we go. This is Tuesday at 8 p.m. Of course, you have all these other little islands. A lot of these islands are right in the worst of the worst of the worst. And they are going to, again, be ravaged by this storm. Wednesday, the 20th, as we can see now, we're starting to come in to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico has been bracing for this. Hopefully they can get everything evacuated and buckled down the best they can before this comes in. But it's a fairly fast moving situation right now. As you can see, by 8 p.m. tomorrow evening I should say, it's going to be clearing Puerto Rico. And if we go back here, we can see we're talking pretty much hurricane force winds. This is a 5. This is ground level. I'm going to commit the ultimate sin here and show you at 500 meters what it looks like. And you're talking a serious storm. Even here on this model, it is not showing the actual wind speeds that this thing is supposedly cooking at. Well, you get the 140s right there. Anyway this goes, 101 right there. Anyway this goes, there's no doubt that Puerto Rico and these islands are going to be taking it fairly hard. Now, when I say it's fast moving, yeah, it's going to take a day to completely swipe over Puerto Rico. But when it does, when it comes in, it's going to come in and go out relatively quickly. It doesn't appear as though it's going to stall. So that's where we stand with that. I think the big story of the day, though, or the biggest information, is that it appears as though Jose is not going to devastate us. He's going to basically go out to sea and be just a minor nuisance. A minor nuisance. It's really fascinating because even you get up in here in New Hampshire, you're seeing some wind effects of Jose. Well, that's all there is for now. I'll be back with more. Let's put our prayers out to people that are down in the islands, Puerto Rico and the other places, and wish them well, because this could be a very second severe lashing for them, and they just don't need that. As this crazy hurricane season continues, I'll be back with more updates. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back.